of the Irish is being packed and shipped to a little town in South Dakota whose luck may have just run out. Leprechaun.
It's out. It's out of the crate.
And now, our feature presentation.
Jose, me lad.
Yes, Shaggy.
How are you this evening?
I'm fine, Shaggy. How you doing?
Oh, yes, lad, my boy. I have me glass of thing of whiskey here, and I can't wait to drink it.
I can't do.
Yeah, you can. You sound like fucking Dracula. Stop it.
Hey, Dracula.
Anyway.
I am Dracula of Count Castlevania. Yeah. Now I sound like Tim Curry.
Exactly. Why does your fucking Dracula sound Russian?
Because in Russia, Dracula sucks you. I don't know.
Wow. Pause. Hey, guys. Thank you for tuning in once again to another rip-rousing episode of Cinema Villains. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black. Alongside me, Mr. Leprechaun himself, Jose Irish Diddy. How you doing?
Irish Diddy.
I had nothing. You see, I can. You look. You were like, you were literally looking at me. You were literally. Hell no, you're bigger than that. You look like you ate like 4 leprechauns.
Leprechauns are good.
They're
magically delicious.
You were fucking good.
It was there, dog. You threw the alley-oop, and I was like, can I dunk this? I mean, I might as well.
You dunked the fuck out of it, and I'm not even ashamed of you. Like, I'm actually proud of you. Yes. Because someone did it, and it wasn't me, thankfully.
Yes.
Jose, how are you? Seriously,
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing all right. We're doing great. Doing better than last week. So we're good.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Thank you all at this time of this episode, all 40 of you who's actually listened to the Double Dragon episode. I don't blame you.
Not at all.
This is not like a Howling situation where we wanted you to listen to that.
Yeah.
If you never listened to that Double Dragon episode, I really don't blame you. It's shouts out to my mans who found that funny though, man. It's like he fucking loved it. Like loved it. He hit me up and was like, yo, man, that shit was... He's like, yo, man, the movie's terrible, but that shit... My man, Tyler Magnus, listens, fan of the show.
Oh, shout out to you, Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler, for hitting me up and saying, hey, man, I love Double Dragon. That movie was awful, but that episode was fantastic. Yes. Thank you for boosting our confidence in my, my ego a little bit. Definitely appreciate that. We will gladly bring. As a matter of fact, man, I'm going to give you a shout. Not only I give you a shout out for this one, I'm also going to give you like this episode is going to be dedicated to you, brother, because it's
this one's for you.
This is one of those ones. Yeah, there you go. This is one of those ones that I know you're going to be listening to, so I can't wait for you to listen to it. Hopefully you'll have fun, just like we had fun. Unlike last week where we didn't have fun,
but
we're going to have fun today. Obviously, you guys know it is. By the time this episode drops, it will be St. Patrick's Day when you guys get to listen to this lovely thing, I think. Maybe? No? It's going to be the week of St. Patrick's. This is our St. Patrick's Day episode.
Yeah.
This is our St. Patrick's Day episode. Stop.
Okay.
Stop it. None of that.
I should have got a Hornswoggle theme. It's the only Irish thing I can think of.
Shame on you. There's a lot of fucking... Finn Balor's a goddamn Irishman. How do you not?
Yes, he is. That's right.
Oh, my God.
Drew McIntyre Scottish. That's why I was like, is he?
I was about to say, I swear to God.
Wait, I was like, wait. No, but yeah.
Yes, he is. Anyway, we're covering the Leprechaun. I'm looking at Jose with like, please don't be fucking stereotypical with the Irish folks.
I would never be. The Irish people are cool. They make great whiskey.
Of course, they'll whoop all our asses
and
too.
They will.
Oh yes, they make my favorite whiskey. We were definitely sipping here, drinking on some Jameson Black Barrel because I have a thing. But
Sure.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I fucking love. I love Jameson, but like the Black Barrel will always be the one I will go to when I have a little bit extra coins.
There you go.
Other than that, it's always going to be like.
We hope it's not like Leprechaun coins or you're dead.
Yeah, no, I'm not. After watching this, I'm like, yo, just take your goddamn money and leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But you little green bastard. But yeah, man. Obviously, watching Leprechaun, I'm gonna make confession. I've already told Jose, but I'm just gonna tell you guys. I never saw the original Leprechaun growing up as a kid.
Gasp from the
But
audience.
I didn't say I never saw the Leprechaun movies. Unfortunately, my first Leprechaun movie was Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yay.
Yeah, no.
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 Oh.
No, because that rap haunts me.
Oof.
No.
What about a friend with weed? Is a friend indeed.
No.
Okay.
No, not even. All that movie was. I was like, why do people watch this? And then after watching this, number one, having never seen it, and forgetting that Jennifer Aniston was in it.
Yeah, her debut, Hollywood debut.
Her Hollywood movie debut.
That's right.
They made 8 of these.
Yeah.
None of these were really good.
No,
I
not
enjoyed
really.
this one though.
Yeah, it was
I
okay.
like now the Leprechaun series. For those who know, obviously, movie about a leprechaun who gets his gold stolen. He wants his gold back, so he's killing folks to get his gold back. Now, granted, some of these movies are very fucking silly,
Yes. Oh boy.
really silly. I guess the 8th one, Leprechaun Returns, that they made, actually was still as silly, but just super violent.
Yeah.
So.
That one surprisingly wasn't that bad. I don't think.
No, like I actually might want to rewatch that because like I may like we got through this one and
Yeah.
I said I enjoyed this one, but
Yeah, it's not bad.
I enjoyed him. I enjoyed the Leprechaun. I actually enjoyed the Leprechaun a lot more. Like not that it's just a movie, but just the fucking actual villain. I really enjoyed this villain.
Yeah.
Like, it was-
Warwick Davis.
Yeah,
His favorite.
cool, good old Warren Davis that I didn't kill off camera.
Yeah. You were like, oh man, rest in peace of this guy. I was like, what?
Nah, dude, don't say that. Why are you putting my
Because you got to be shamed. Shame this man. Boo him. Boo this man.
dude? At least if you're gonna shame me in the microphone.
I just did. That's why I zoomed up.
Did you really?
Yes, Shaggy.
Sure you did, brother.
Hey, you
Sure
want to know something crazy before
Hold
we go?
Hold on. Go ahead.
So Young Guns 3 is definitely in the works, according to Emilio Estevez.
This is kind of something that you should have started the show.
Well, I
out
was,
with,
but then
friend.
you called me a leprechaun, and I had to keep the gag going.
Of course. I mean, you could have just said anything randomly. You literally do not have to follow anything I say.
Okay. I had to keep the theme.
Yeah. I mean, we just started the show. You don't have to stay with the theme until we
So
actually
there you
get
go.
right into
So
it.
Young Guns 3 is happening.
We haven't even fucking watched Young Guns 1 on the show yet.
Yeah, or 2.
We're going to, though.
Which I just remembered what happens at the end of part 2.
No.
So how we get part 3?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. So
moving on, people.
Moving on. Yeah, so watching the Leprechaun movies, like I said, my Leprechaun 1 I've never seen up until tonight.
I think I've seen them all up until
How many of these have you ever saw in theaters, Jose?
the first 2, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wait, did part 2 come out in theaters?
I have no fucking idea. Don't look at
I know
me.
part 1 came out in theaters, and I did see this movie in theaters.
Of course you
The
did.
family took me because they love me.
So you're telling me my family didn't love me because they didn't take me?
No,
in?
I'm sorry, man.
All right, that makes sense. My parents were divorced.
You were sheltered.
Yeah.
That's why you were scared.
Not at this age.
I know.
Not at this age. Like, if this was back in like the 80s, maybe super early 90s, then yes.
Yeah.
Then again, this came out in 93, and Tales from the Crypt was really big around this
Yeah,
time.
it
That
was.
freaked me the fuck out. Huh.
You
You actually might be onto something. I really want that box set. I'm going to buy that box set. I really want that box set. Anyway, we're back to Leprechaun. Dion was like Leprechaun, directed by Mark Jones, came out in 1993. They made 8 of these fucking movies.
My God.
And like the first 7, actually the first 6 were all Warwick Davis. None of them were. Some movies had their redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
Warwick Davis is a gem.
Yes, he is.
Is a beloved character. Horror character. He is. I looked at Jose and I was like, Jose, is he a fucking horror icon?
I'm like, yes.
I mean, yeah.
I would say the Leprechaun is a horror icon.
he is. It's not. He's one of those lower tier horror icons.
Yeah.
Like he's right up there with like Victor Crowley.
Yeah, I put him above Victor
I put
Crowley.
him above Victor Crowley.
Below
From Hatchet, by the way.
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead only got what, like 2 movies or 3?
Oh, he had like 2.
And it's funny that
He had like 4, but
it's
like
funny that
a bunch of them were sci-fi originals.
Okay, so like a bunch of them. So the first one came on Pluto TV, which, by the way, download that if you guys just want to watch it. It's free TV, very good and not decent movie selection. Honestly, like just some shit. Now, granted, it is going to come with commercials. You may not like commercials, but you know that's how the shit's free. That's how they get paid. Pumpkinhead was one of those movies that came on.
Okay,
and I was like, wow. The Misfits were right.
goddamn.
But yeah, no. Yeah, like Leprechaun was always like.
He would be what, C tier or D?
Ooh, no, I'm not gonna say D.
So
I'll say C.
Yeah,
I have a lot more respect for that.
right.
Like I'm not
Fuck
gonna.
it, Shaq. Let's go. A tier is
A tier.
Freddie, Michael, Jason.
Yes, the Holy Trinity.
Then Leatherface.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. B would be Pinhead, Chucky,
Ghostface.
Ghostface. Is that it? I feel like we're missing someone that's right
We're
there.
not. Are we counting?
Candyman?
Yeah. You know how I feel about him.
Yeah, I know you feel. It's like,
But Tony Todd technically could be A, but no, he can be top B. He can be B, like B plus.
okay. So yeah, and then C would be your Pumpkinhead, Leprechaun. Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. That's like new gen. Let's not.
I feel like there's some other
but then we're getting the movie monsters.
the Puppet Masters.
No.
Those little dolls
No.
could be C tier. No, not even C.
No, dude.
They were good up until part 5, and then after that, it was just like, let's throw shit at the wall. See what's
Yeah, see what was.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the third when that bitch started calling the movies the Reich, I was like, nah, we're good. Nope, that is not what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. Like, think of the movie horror villain tiers.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Trinity plus extras.
Yeah.
I really want to put Ghostface in A, but then Ghostface is not an entity.
He's just a different dude.
It's just it's an identity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a different person every time. So it's kind of like, so fuck that. So
But where would Rockabilly from Slumber Party Massacre 2
F. F for fuck you. That's where he's at.
But he has a guitar drill, bro.
No. I don't give a damn if he owns the goddamn.
He's Lord Raptor from Darkstalkers. Let's go.
No, bro. No.
Shout out if you got that reference. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you get that reference, you were really not only a fan of the show, but you were a giant nerd, and we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other.
Hannibal Lecter, is he?
Ooh. See, I always thought he was suspense.
Well, you know what they say. They say when a horror movie is too good, air quotes, they call it a thriller, so they can add prestige to it.
Blah blah blah. Oh shit, Pennywise.
Oh, that's right. But now there's 2 Pennywises.
I kind of lump them together.
You just lump them together.
Because even then, Tim Curry was a scary motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's silly.
That little laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was a scary motherfucker. He's silly, but scary as shit. Like, kiss me, fat boy. I'd throw him. I'd definitely throw him. Ooh, B?
Pennywise would be B.
Pennywise would probably be B.
Okay.
He's better than C.
Oh, what about the Jeeper Creeper dude?
C.
C, okay. I think that might have been one I was trying to think of.
He would have been B, but I'm like, those movies, I can't even. It has Justin Long in it, so how can it be? I actually like Justin Long. I'm not even gonna.
It's just fun to shit on that dude. It's fun to dunk
really,
on his ass.
It really is, but I really
is
like
Ash
him.
considered one?
Like
He's a horror icon, even though he's not the villain.
We've been mostly doing villains, though.
Yeah, that is true. Sorry, Ash. No Hall of Fame for you, buddy.
Yeah,
we can put Evil Ash, though, when we get to Army of Darkness.
C.
Hey, we found the loophole. Anyway.
Yep. C.
Yeah, okay, so there we go.
I'm putting Evil Ash. C. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, like, honestly, Jose, so you came and saw this Leprechaun in theaters.
Yeah.
Like I'm really starting to realize you do. Tell me anything else you finally remember from this movie, like takeaway or anything like childhood?
No, not really. I just remember Warwick Davis being crazy as hell and just rhyming all over the place. And
Yeah.
The Pot of Gold.
Was this your first Warwick Davis movie?
No.
What's your first one? Was it-
Willow.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah. I've seen Willow.
Yeah.
I've seen Willow. Like not my parents bringing it to me, but Willow was on TV and
I remember I
watched
used to love that movie. Did I used to love Willow? I think I did as a kid.
Dude,
when I was young as shit.
I'm scared to go back and
I really am too.
look at movies that I loved because after watching Double Dragon, I don't want my heart broken.
Well, we didn't love Roper Dragon.
See, no, but we thought that shit was
We
cool.
thought it was gonna be better. Yeah.
As we thought that shit was cool, and that shit did not hold up
No.
at fucking all. That broke my heart. But the more and more I start doing cinema villains, the more and more I realize that this show is really starting to become movies that we've watched that we rented from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So, and I just remembered like just how just what people have even came up to me during our like just talking to us via IG and everything else. And thank you guys for reaching out and just chatting with us. Just even if it's bullshitting and saying, "Man, you guys are wrong."
Yeah.
You know, just the interaction we like on Twitter too. It reminds us of simpler times of going to the video store, renting these movies, watching these movies, loving these movies or hating them, and then trying to relive that. And that's kind of like what I like doing on Cinema Villains. Like I know we're technically a review show, and I know we have our own little twist on it where we actually like to review movies with these villains that we grew up with, or movies that we just watched. But it just brings us back to that simpler time of like just watching movies on a Friday or Saturday night, going to a Blockbuster or a Hollywood Video, or
Hollywood Video. I never had a Hollywood Video.
I had a Hollywood Video.
Did you? I never.
We had a Hollywood
I
Video.
never went into one. We had them here too, but we never went into one.
Really?
I'd never been into a Hollywood Video.
Okay,
Never
guys,
been.
I want y'all. I want to put that up. It's gonna be a poll probably on our Cinema Villains page, or our things. Like, which one would you choose? Fucking Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video, or Mom and Pop? Honestly.
Because honestly, we had Blockbuster was our main one.
Yeah, that was ours.
But like growing up,
Yeah.
we didn't have a Blockbuster in our town, in the little small town of Elgin.
Okay.
We had like a little mom and pop, the movie gallery. That's what it was called.
Yeah,
we
you
had that.
have your mom and pop
So
joints.
that's what. Yeah.
It was always mom and pop joints, Hollywood Video, and then like I'm forgetting a video
Yeah,
spot.
'cause
I know
in-
there's one more video spot that was out. I can't remember it, but I'm sure people will correct me.
I was gonna say I love video, but that was like a huge mom and pop.
Yeah, like it's
Austin
you
place,
literally
but,
had
yeah.
mom and pop joints.
It,
and Hollywood
it
Video.
finally came. It was still around, but the Rona got it last year. So
Ooh,
it's
really?
it was
Damn,
like the last
dude.
video store in Austin.
Oh
But
man,
nope, it finally the Rona
finally
had to got it.
closed it.
Yeah, it's like damn it.
that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got your mom and pop stores. You got your Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
And then you had your Blockbuster.
Yeah, your
The
chain.
funny, you had your change. The funny thing, well, Hollywood Video was a chain.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it wasn't a Blockbuster.
No.
It was like we went to Hollywood Video when Blockbuster didn't have what we were looking for.
Okay.
It was literally our backup. And when I was growing up, we literally had a Blockbuster, but within walking distance,
Yeah.
we had a Hollywood Video. Like
Oh, wow.
literally just, and I keep saying literally, but it was I can't say this enough. Not even a block away. Like Blockbuster was
So these motherfuckers could throw eggs at each other. And
yes,
They want, damn. Okay,
yes. Like they can. I keep saying literally. Fuck. They can run around and play pranks on each other. They were that close.
That's fucking hilarious.
They were that close. Like
Yeah.
it was like Blockbuster, gas station, bank, Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
And it was like
Yeah.
it's like they purposely build that Hollywood Video right there in that spot to compete with Blockbuster.
Right.
And I had a buddy who worked. It's birthday twin too. Who worked for Hollywood Video. I worked for Blockbuster, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But then we eventually worked at GameStop
No,
together.
okay.
That shit, we would just trade stories. And one thing I did like about Hollywood Video was one thing I liked about Hollywood Video a lot was they had I'm not gonna say a bigger selection. Somehow their candy was cheaper.
Okay.
But they had these cookie dough candy bites that I really liked, and they were like
Right.
fucking cheaper. And I wasn't really a huge candy guy. Like I like sweets, but like I was more like a cookie type of dude. Still am.
Right.
Like I do like my Reese's.
Hell yeah, Reese's.
I am a chocolate and peanut. You give me chocolate and peanut butter, anything, I'm gonna eat it.
All right.
Or drink it.
Yeah.
But it was just it was just fond memories of like walking into a video store, walking in to look at the videos and or in this case like DVDs, because that's when I started to fucking really rent movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I was always about the games and occasionally rent a wrestling tape.
Yeah.
But then movies, I would do that. But kind of when I really started renting them, really, really started getting into them, I had a Blockbuster card and I was fucking. I had a Blockbuster card and I had a Hollywood video card, and I was in that bitch every time. If I couldn't get it, if a game wasn't over here, it was gonna be over there, vice versa. Or if there was a movie I wanted to get, I would go there. Hollywood also had some decent fucking movie stuff too, and it was decent.
Right.
I appreciated it. Case in point. And Leprechaun was one of the ones that I got introduced to, when it still was on cable television. That's kind of what that's kind of how I got introduced to it. But I didn't see the first one till tonight.
Right, there you go.
And I'll say this: if you guys are looking to watch the Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day, it kind of it is a horror movie. Mm-hmm. It's streaming on Peacock.
Yes,
for free, and it occasionally and I know there's going to be running on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
This week, so just be on the lookout for that. And enjoy, because it's silly.
And Peacock has them all. So if you just want to marathon the fuck out of the Leprechauns for some reason,
to
see how far you can make it.
Yeah, God bless you. If you can make it past 4,
because boy, you have to make it past 4.
Yeah, if you make it past 4, you
are rewarded.
Yeah,
kind of, sort of.
If you make it past fucking Leprechaun 4, you are already you can't. It's not gonna get any worse.
That was the bottom until you get to Origins.
Yes, but even they do have Origins on there.
Yeah.
But if you think about it like this. Watching the old Warwick ones was 1 through 6. If you can make literally, Jesus, take a drink every time I say that. If you can make it past Leprechaun in Space,
hell yeah, Leprechaun in Space.
The one rewards we give you is Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
I think that's the one. I haven't seen Back to the Hood.
Yeah, I don't want to see Back to the Hood. I'm good.
Okay.
I am perfectly fine with never seeing it.
You say that now
until we fucking have to review
6
it.
6 years from now, this might be a new tradition.
Because it's technically in our fucking wheelhouse of time frames.
Time frame. Yep.
But you guys, if you want to watch, do we recommend this?
It's fun. Yeah,
the first one. Yeah,
it's a harmless little horror movie.
Yeah, it's something you can throw on in the background, drinking your drinks, drinking your whiskey.
If you're the type to have drinks with friends and watch random goofy shit, this is perfect.
Yeah, this is really perfect. It's like this Dionne Warwick. Jesus.
Goddamn.
Warwick Davis. Warwick Davis is just a peach. He's an annoying little shit in this movie, but he's an amazing annoying little shit. So I'll say that. We can go ahead and get into it.
Let's go.
Let me pull up the Villains Wiki page here.
Villains Wiki.
Yeah, get this taken care of, man. Actually, I got to get to my internets on my phones. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand and everything. For those who don't know or for those who care,
for the uninitiated,
I found a way to rip or tear my bicep muscle.
I was say your pectoral. God damn.
Dog, if it was my pec, I'd be
like, I ain't dead. Impressed with your fucking mobility. If it was your pec,
I tore a bicep, partially tore my bicep. I can't lift my right arm halfway up without it kind of locking up or getting super stiff and hurty. Yeah. So my mobility is down. I can't even work. Now I'm on medicine and everything else to kind of curb the pain, but this shit sucks, and I do not recommend.
So if you see Shag this weekend, give him a good old punch in the arm.
No, man. Why would you do that?
Because
why, bro?
Pain.
Why?
Beat the Team Kong out of this guy. Show him the light.
See, you're gonna be real sick when Godzilla loses.
Never.
You say that now.
You say it like he's gonna lose. No.
I mean, whose contract's up?
Hey, that don't matter. That don't mean nothing.
He does it not matter?
He's gonna go out like a G. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're almost there, guys. 3
All
weeks.
right.
Less than 3 weeks.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. All right. Actually, here's the thing that I never knew. So Leprechaun actually has a name.
Oh wow, what is
Lubadan,
Lubadan?
or Lubadan.
Lubadan. So
Yeah.
yeah, fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna call this motherfucker the Leprechaun. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna call him.
yeah.
His mama named him Leprechaun. I'm gonna call him Leprechaun.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Um, obviously, Lubadan, the Leprechaun. Obviously, his origins, the aliases were the Leprechaun, the evil Leprechaun, Lubadan, Lubadan the Leprechaun, Lubadan the evil Leprechaun, Master, formerly by William O'Day, Genius of Killarney, Deranged Dwarf, Micro Freak, and Vile Troll. Obviously, these other names were given to from other people. Obviously, origin was the Leprechaun movies. Occupation is a fucking leprechaun. Obviously,
Yeah.
His powers and skills come down to magic, essokinesis,
Pyrokinesis.
not pyro,
I know.
just esso, like ESSOKINES.
I
IS.
don't know what that is, dude.
Yeah, I don't know either. Superior strength, immortality, mind control, telekinesis, and actually pyrokinesis.
Pyrokinesis.
There you go. Hobbies: counting, collecting his gold, killing and torturing anyone who steals his gold. Shining shoes, which was
Yes.
very fucking weird, but yeah, I get it.
But I wouldn't say that was a power. Did they say that was a power?
It was a hobby.
Oh, hobby, yes. So essokinesis is the ability to manipulate reality.
Okay, that actually makes sense. I never knew that's what that was called.
So there you go, yeah.
That's what Wanda has.
Yes. Shout
Okay.
out to Wanda.
Shout out to WandaVision.
WandaVision. That was a
All
good
that
show.
good shit. It was alright.
It was fun.
was
I liked
alright.
it. That was all I liked.
I didn't get Mephisto. It was alright.
Yeah, that's what you get, Shag.
I will though. Kinda.
That's what you fucking get, Shag.
China.
Now we got to hear from Shag 2 weeks from now. Hey, man, y'all know Mephisto's coming in Winter Soldier. Like, oh.
No, I would never.
I was like, oh,
I would
fuck,
never,
here we go.
unless magic starts coming up, and I swear, if magic starts popping up on that damn show, I'm like,
Shaggy's going to be like, oh, so check this out, man. You see Baron Zemo, what he had in the background? Yo, that shit.
dude, I'm just
is
gonna,
gonna
dude,
come.
I am going to be like Charlie in the in that.
Oh, with the board?
With the board,
Yeah.
it's just like everything fucking pointed out. It's like everything leads back to Mephisto. Mephisto's not in the, the tale of the tape here. But
That's
yes, let's go to his crimes. Mass murder, thief, manipulations, mutilations, rape, kidnapping, sexual harassment, brainwashing, enslavement, and Grand Theft Auto.
I guess that's for every other movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
the type of villain he is a greedy trickster. Jose,
What up?
Tale of the Tape, usually sponsored by, we don't have a sponsor, but we will be getting one. It could be you.
That's right.
Before we continue on, Jose, can you hit the people with that good old fashioned synopsis?
Synopsis for Leprechaun, 1993. An evil, sadistic leprechaun goes on a killing rampage in search for his beloved pot of gold. There you go.
Leprechaun, movie made in 1993, is a horror comedy. With a budget of $900,000.
So they didn't even hit $1 million. Wow.
Yeah, $900,000 of a budget. Somehow it says it's $1 million in budget. I think they just rounded up.
Yeah.
How much you think this movie made in box office?
So I don't think with that much it couldn't have been a bomb. So I don't want to say. I'm gonna say $3 million.
You said $3 million?
I don't think they made that.
You're saying $3 million. So, box office. There's a reason why they made 6 of these motherfuckers. There's like 6 of these motherfuckers.
And you know what? Part of me was like, well, they did make 6 of these.
Yeah, they
so.
made 6 of these motherfuckers. Like back then.
Yeah.
Like up until 2003.
Right.
Like 2003, and then like 14 they came out with like Origins, and then 2018 they came out with Returns.
Yeah.
This movie made a box office total of $8.6 million.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Considering this shit wasn't even $1 million.
No, it wasn't $1 million. It wasn't even $1 million made. It made its money back and then some. So it actually was a hit.
There you go.
It was a hit. It was like, and I'm looking at it like, how?
Yeah.
I was actually surprised when I seen that because I was shocked to see that they made that much money. I was like, how?
Right.
It wasn't even, but it's the time. I guess the time of the season and everything comes out. Obviously, we have our shining cast. We have Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun, titular Leprechaun. Jennifer Aniston as Tori Redding. Mark Holton as Ozzy. Robert Hy Gorman as Alex. Kent Olent as Nathan Murphy. John Sandiford as J.D. Redding. Shay Duffin as Dan O'Grady. And Pamela Mant as Miss O'Grady. And those are the only ones that we're going to give a shit about.
There we go.
This movie, now it says this movie's budget was $1 million, so we're gonna just go ahead and call it a straight out $1 million.
Yeah, well, still that's good.
It still made
budget.
it made $7 more million.
Yeah, so good for them.
That's
good
great.
For them.
I mean, hey, like that's actually dope. You don't hear that a lot with these movies. Honestly, guys, once again, if you spoiler alert for coming up, if you want to go ahead and watch this movie and come back with us and watch this, take a pause, take a break, go do what you got to do. And we'll be here. You come right back. Just put us on pause and, go do what you got to do. And when you finish watching the movie, we'll be right here. We'll give you 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Before we go. What the hell was that?
No, I was just being weird.
Yeah, I see.
Being weird, bro.
I see. 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Movie begins with a limo just pulling up. It's Mr.
Dan O'Brady? What was the fucker's name? I forgot it already.
Dan O'Grady.
Dan O'Grady, there you go. Dan O'Bannon is the full moon guy.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what the fuck? So Mr. O'Grady pulls up in a limo of all things, downing a bottle of Jameson.
Yes.
Like, the man is a god to me in my eyes, but he's thinking he was me back in New Orleans. Comes out, and his wife comes out of the house, goes like, "What are you doing?" He's looking at his wife, he's like, "Yo, we're rich." He's like, "What do you mean?"
I'm rich, biatch.
Yeah, just kind of and it's all like Irish language. Like, we're rich. I caught what we got here. He opened up a thing, and it's like a thing of gold.
Yeah.
It's like I caught a leprechaun, and I told me I made him show me where his gold was. That was the rule. You catch a leprechaun, you get to keep his gold. And I'm like, yeah, that's
how I heard it too.
That's technically the rule. Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Well, unless you're a cartoon leprechaun, then kids just want your cereal.
Yeah, that poor bastard.
Right.
They'll never get his Lucky Charms.
Never.
Except I remember the fucking episode of Robot Chicken. And he was just eating Lucky Charms out of his guts.
Yeah.
Either that or it was the Trix Rabbit. I forget. It was very violent.
One of the two.
It was 2 a.m. So yeah. But yeah, he said, I caught a leprechaun, I got his gold, and that is that's the movie. That's it. I'm kidding. No, he gets the gold, and he's like, yo, we'll never be worried about this, and the missus is kind of like, I don't believe any of this,
right.
But okay, you're my husband, I'll
but
go
then
along
you
with
got
it.
a bag of gold, okay.
He's like, okay, I see it. The missus starts hearing weird voices, weird childlike voices coming from a suitcase, saying it's very cramped in here.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. It's very stuffy, and she, curiosity gets the best of her. She opens it up, and out pops the leprechaun. She's like, "Oh my god!"
Pops little Warren Davis.
Yep, Warwick Davis.
Davis.
Pops up out of there. She's like, How did you say, hey man, leprechaun? How do you see this? And she gets scared. She's hustling backwards. She falls down the stairs and dies. It was our first death in the movie. Then
I hear some tea.
Yeah, he is because she's making tea and shit for it's kind of like whatever. He's like kind of like whatever. I'm gonna go make tea because you're not making any sense right now. So she wants to go make tea. He hears the tea going off after he kills her. He's like, oh, I hear tea. Oh, I hear tea coming. And then he fucking runs in the kitchen. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. That I was selling to Jose the entire time. I'll say he runs like he has to take a shit. And I know Warwick Davis is a small person. I know this, but his run had me cackling.
Yeah.
Eternally. I wasn't laughing out loud after that, but every time I seen it,
the
it
hot
just
pink
made
pants didn't help out.
Oh my god! Okay, leprechauns are supposed to be wearing at least all green or green and black.
Yeah.
This motherfucker had on hot pink pants, bruh. With green, he was wearing green, gold, black, typical leprechaun type draw,
leprechaun
but
attire, yeah.
pink, hot pink fucking leprechaun pants.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going like, can we not get this man any other type of pants? Or did you want him to pop up on screen so you can kind of like, so you can find him? That was the only thing. Other than that, because wardrobe is just trolling at this point. But yeah, so Mr. O'Grady comes back in the house, looking to say, "Where's my wife?" And he's like, and he sees the leprechaun. He's like, she makes a fine cup of tea.
Yeah.
He's like, "How'd you find me?" He's like, "The leprechaun always finds ways to go. Now give me gold." And then I'm gonna try not to do the leprechaun Irish accents.
But it's kind of hard.
It's not hard for me. I just don't want to be that guy.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be that guy and be stereotypical. Oh, pot of gold. I don't want to be all that. That's fucking. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. Why would you do this?
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, O'Grady says, "Nope, I caught you. This is my gold. Like, this is my gold. That's how everything else." And the leprechaun was like, "Nope, it's my gold." O'Grady runs in his bedroom. It looks like he's getting the gat, but realistically, he's getting a 4-leaf clover that he had, and he proceeds to put the clover right near the leprechaun. The leprechaun starts running because he's afraid of clover. The clover will kill him.
Yeah.
O'Grady shoots the motherfucker, knocks him out, takes him and puts him in a crate.
Yeah, puts him in a big ass. Well, I guess not really a big ass crate, but
that shit was huge.
Well, yeah, but not. Yeah, whatever.
He dumps his limp body into the box and like, seals it up, and then puts the
4-leaf clover on it.
Puts the 4-leaf clover on it so he can't get out.
Yeah.
Starts to hammer it, and then he tries to set it on fire. He takes it and he pours like, oh my god, I said
gasoline.
I said literally again.
God damn it, shit.
Pours gasoline on the box, and even Leprechaun's like, hey, you're not gonna be able to burn me because I won't let you.
Yeah, he's like starts rhyming and then
starts rhyming and shit, and he's like, I'm not gonna let you, and he puts a curse on him, and he goes like, what's the matter? What's the matter, O'Grady? You having a stroke?
Yeah, he starts having a stroke.
Yeah, he literally he starts having a stroke on the stairs before he can set everything on fire because I know he sits there and says, "Burn in hell, you little green bastard!" And before he can light that shit, he has a stroke and he passes out. And yeah, fast forward to 10 years later.
10 years later,
we get Jennifer Aniston, which I already forgot her name in this movie.
Tori Redding.
There you go,
Tori or Terry.
One of them starts with T. I can be professional and go look that up.
Anyway, Jennifer Aniston, fucking, that's all I'm gonna call her.
Yeah, that's what. That's exactly what I'm going to call her too, Jose.
There you go. So Jennifer Aniston pops up with her dad.
Yeah, pops up with her dad, and they bought the old Grady farm, apparently.
Which is just beat up and run down. Well, not even beat up. It's just
old.
Dusty.
Old, dusty, hadn't had any maintenance because no one lived there.
Yeah.
Miss O'Grady died.
Yeah.
And they put Mr. O'Grady.
They put his ass in a nursing home.
Yeah, they put him in
on the edge of town.
Like a nursing home on the edge of town. So they obviously they're coming from California, and they move in the north. And mind you, O'Grady's farm is in North Dakota. Who the fuck lives in North Dakota, except for like criminals who like need to like have
North Dakotians?
No.
Do we have any downloads from North Dakota before we talk shit?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk shit about North Dakota. Which Dakota? It's both the Dakotas. Like, who lives there? I want to say either cowboys, Indians.
Native Americans, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, my fault. Wow. Native Americans. Jesus Christ, Ashton. Shaggy. Fuck. I will delete that.
Nah, you probably will, bastard.
Editing. The only people that will live there would be cowboys, Native Americans, and weirdos and Canadians. That's more. What the hell was that?
Yeah, ain't that Canadian? Yeah.
That definitely sounds like you're fucking German.
No, that's yeah.
Okay, say you're Canadian.
Yeah.
And then say you're German.
No, you got.
Say you're goddamn German.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They sound the
German.
fucking same. You're Canadian and you're German sounds the same.
Oh yeah.
See?
That's Canadian.
No. That is not Canadian. That is German, bro.
Yeah, it's German and is Canadian.
Stop it. Anyway. No, you can't.
You mixed up my tongue.
Yes. But they moved to North Dakota from California, and they inherit the house. Jennifer Aniston is obviously is a valley girl. Is pretty much a valley girl. She's like, ew, yucky.
Yeah, like look at all these spider webs. Oh my
Spider
god,
webs,
I don't want to
yeah.
live here.
Like, all that.
What's
She wants
the
to leave.
technology in the malls?
Really, technology.
Well, she has a cell phone.
Because that's how spoiled she is.
Yeah, exactly.
She had a cell phone in 1990. Remember, the movie didn't. Now, fun fact: this movie came out in 1993, but this movie was filmed in 1991.
Yep, it
So
sat
if you
on the
had
shelf for a good minute.
So if you had a cell phone back in 1991, you were a rich motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like off rip.
Yep.
Like just you had money. You had this disposable income.
Money.
Yeah, I wanted to do the laugh.
I was hoping you joined in.
I couldn't.
Nah,
I was waiting, but I can't. I don't think I could do it.
there you go.
Yeah, okay.
That's all right. That's still good.
Yeah, all right. But they're disgusted with the house. They hire painters, which were
Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy was like the main
Nathan
one, and Alex.
There you go.
Nathan was like the buff, hunky one.
Yeah.
Ozzy was the dope. Alex was the friendly face.
I do not like hunky boys.
No.
Or do I? You have to watch Psycho Gorman, bro. Out of context, that joke fucking sent me, dude. That shit sent me to the nether realm, dog. Like, you got to watch that movie, bro. But anyway, moving on.
I looked at him like, if y'all could have saw my face when I looked at it. If y'all could have saw my face when I looked at Jose, I was like, wait, what? I was like, hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with what you like, bro.
Yeah.
But, like, that is some stuff that you could have told me about.
Right. No, like I said, you got to watch that movie.
Definitely told your girl about it. But, yeah, like, we pretty much go out the whole thing without getting any type of Leprechaun. We're just getting some character building. Jennifer Aniston's pretty much stuck up. The painters are like modern day. Actually, no. The painters are just painters. They're like, at this point, it's a horror movie. You think they're gonna just die? They're just there for. You're not gonna kill a kid. You're not gonna kill a kid.
Yeah, you're not gonna kill a kid.
Not in these days. You won't kill a kid.
No. Europe would kill a kid, but not America.
Yeah, no, not even this. Like in the early '90s, you weren't gonna you'd seen a kid die unless it was Children of the Corn.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't happening.
True.
Even then, that was a stretch.
Yes.
But you got the three painters. Ozzy, because that's gonna be the one we're kind of be focusing on.
Yeah, kind of.
Ozzy spills paint on himself, and Jennifer tells him he can go inside and take the paint off in the bathroom. Tells him what the bathroom is. Ozzy tends to hear. Ozzy's like coming out of the bathroom, and he hears a childlike voice.
Singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Yeah, singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Ozzy follows the voice downstairs and sees that crate. And he accidentally knocks off.
Because the voice is like, help me, I'm stuck in here.
Yeah, it's like a little kid voice. He's like, wait, what? And Ozzy's
how'd
not.
you get in there?
And Ozzy's not the smartest guy.
No, I don't think he's 100% there. I think,
no, he's not all there, man. Bless his heart.
Right.
He accidentally knocks over the cloverleaf.
Yeah.
And that unleashes the leprechaun that busts out through the box.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, Dionne Warwick is like
Dionne Warwick.
She's a gem, and so is Warwick Davis. He's a gem. I gotta stop drinking. As
shit.
I fucking
take another swig.
Mm-hmm. Warwick Davis as the leprechaun is a fucking gem.
He is absolutely.
He's really made this movie like super enjoyable. So when he pops out,
so the trivia, they gave special credit to George Lucas because he was under contract still for George Lucas. I don't know what that means. Does that mean George Lucas owned Warwick Davis?
I mean, you know
for
what?
a while.
You know what? That actually reminds me, and this is going to be off topic a little bit. That actually reminds me of like there was conversations way back when, like if the Wayans brothers would have had contract obligations for Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm. So anything that he would do, they would get a cut of.
Oh, okay.
Like just think about it. Like the money they would have made from that, but they didn't do it, obviously.
Right.
But just think about it. Like it's you bringing that up reminds me of that. Like, damn, what if?
Yeah.
Because they would have been even more. They'd have been more. I mean, they're fucking living fine.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
But like they would have been
even better.
Even fucking better. Yeah. All things considered, with the movies that came out both Ace Ventura movies in The Mask.
In The Mask, yeah.
Oof. But yeah, that's weird too. Really,
Yeah.
George Lucas. I mean,
you got to credit, like, yeah.
I mean, because maybe you're on a contract and it was kind of like you can borrow him, type of shit.
I guess what was Warwick Davis doing for George Lucas? Star Wars? Was he an Ewok? I don't want to be mean, but I was like, was he an Ewok?
I mean, it would make sense. We should probably go look at his like history. But I'm
not going to do it. We'll save it for time.
Yeah. But he pops out of the box. Ozzy's like, "What are you?" He's like, "Oh, don't you tell me, boy. You see the hat? You see the clothes? You see the shoes?"
He's like, "I'm a leprechaun.
I'm a leprechaun, boy." Like, just, and Ozzy is, and he's like, "Have you seen my gold?"
Ozzy's like, "Nah."
Ozzy's like, literally, like, "No, I have not seen." God damn it. I've said it again.
Yeah.
If you're taking a shot every time I say literally, please don't, because
you're fucking dead.
Your liver is going to be shot.
You better take sips of light beer. I mean, like,
not even just take droplets.
Yeah.
Of that, man, or just take a sip of coffee, water. Don't drink any alcohol.
Exactly.
Oh my God. But he pops out and he's asking. He's like, "Hey, have you seen me gold and not shine your shoes?" I do like the dedication that he wanted to shine shoes. I forgot the leprechauns had the thing for that, or I thought it was trolls that do shit like that. But
maybe leprechauns.
Yeah, leprechauns. They're technically a fairy, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ozzy wasn't having none of that, so he ran. Leprechaun tried to trap him in the downstairs, trap him in the basement. Couldn't do it because his powers were weak.
Yeah, his magic wasn't strong
because he didn't have enough gold.
He needed his gold.
He needed his gold. So
Ozzy runs upstairs,
Yeah, Ozzy runs upstairs telling everybody there's a leprechaun, and they're kind of like, "Hi, Ozzy, you
crazy guy." Well, come on, Ozzy, let's go to the basement. Let's see this leprechaun.
They go down to the basement, and they just see like a mouse.
Yeah, all right. They're like, "Oh, there's your leprechaun."
There's your leprechaun right there. It's like how?
Well, like I'm sure you could tell the difference between a rat and a leprechaun. I don't care how
Like, bro, I know
slow
how
you are.
think.
Like,
I
get
know
out of here.
You think Ozzy's slow.
Yeah.
But he ain't that fucking slow to be bringing
exactly,
up some
bro.
Shit. My man can be slow, man, but he's not like I seen what I've seen.
Yeah.
He might not be all there, but why would he lie about some shit like that?
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. But fuck. Okay.
So after that, what happens after that? Now,
yeah,
now lost.
I am too, because I'm like, what? I think I know the leprechaun.
No, so after that, though, the rainbow pops up.
Yeah, the rainbow pops up.
The magic rainbow pops up.
Yeah.
And Ozzy's like, "Look, a rainbow, a magic rainbow. We got to go see what's at the end of it."
And they're kind of like looking at him like, ugh.
Like, "Ozzy, get back to work." But then he takes off.
Yeah, he leaves, and Alex comes with him, which is Alex is the little kid.
Yeah, Alex is like, "I'll come bring him back. Don't worry."
So they go up to like a dilapidated
boat.
I wish it was a boat, but no, it was a jalopy.
It was an old school jalopy truck. Yeah.
So they're sitting there, and like Ozzy rummages through the front seat, and he sees a gold piece.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, look, a piece of gold."
And Alex says, "No, let me see it." And they kind of like they bicker over it, and then the gold bag pops up behind the seat. Alex sees it and takes the bag, and Alex is like, "Hey, man, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take it into town." And we're going to see how much this stuff's worth, because this is money.
And then Ozzy is like, "Hey, I can tell gold's real. You're supposed to bite it."
Yeah, and
somehow he
swallows the damn gold piece, as in, like, how did you do that when you were supposed to bite it, bro? Like, did you chew it? Were you trying
did you throw it all in your mouth? All you had to do
is bite the edge.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to,
You didn't have to put the whole coin in your mouth.
That's not how this works.
Exactly. Haven't you seen Underdog?
Oh,
he could have showed you how to do it in the first 5 minutes.
Exactly.
That's weird.
It was just like, all right, I guess. So Ozzy has a piece of gold in this one. That's definitely plot exposition for later.
Yeah. So Nathan and Jennifer Aniston are painting.
Yeah, they're painting the house.
And Nathan goes somewhere, and Jennifer Aniston goes to the truck. All of a sudden, she feels the leprechaun like rubbing on her leg.
She thinks it's Nate.
Somehow, even though you clearly saw Nate go that way.
She's like, "Nate, stop playing." And Nate's like painting the house, and she's kind of like,
turns around. She's
if
like,
"It's you, then what is?" And
the leprechaun scratches her.
And she's like, "What?" And her dad comes out, going like, "Oh, we need to take care of that."
Yeah, and then you just hear a meow.
Yeah, you start hearing a meowing. No, it's like a cat, like a kitty cat.
Yeah, and then the dad's like, "Oh, that's what scratched you right there."
Yeah, it's a cat. We can get him. He's like, "Come here, boy." He puts his hand into a tree.
The tree hole.
Tree hole, and not you rummaging. He went from like trying to reach and get the cat to rummaging, and if the rummaging is going past like 15 seconds, that should already be a problem.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he gets bit.
Yeah, leprechaun bites the fuck out of his
obviously
hand.
it wasn't obviously it wasn't a cat. It was a leprechaun
Yeah.
biting the shit out of him.
Because we get to see this amazing CG hole with his face in it.
I thought it was a piece of glass.
It was weird.
That they were kind of like a magnifying, not even like the back half of a magnifying glass. He's kind of just seeing his face, and
it was weird. That was a weird effect. I was like,
super weird. So they take her dad into town
to the hospital
to make sure to get his bite taken care of.
He has to stay the night.
He has to stay the night.
Ozzy and Alex go get the coin of praise or whatever.
Yep. And then just as they're leaving, the leprechaun followed them there by going into the barn and getting a tricycle.
Yeah,
and riding it all the way there.
He's hauling balls
and
down the street.
made it there in miraculous time, just as they're just leaving.
Yeah. So he goes into the coin shop.
Yeah, he goes into the coin shop where the coin's getting appraised, and he wants his piece of gold. He wants his thing of gold back. He gets his gold coin.
And he's like,
back.
"How dare you steal me gold?"
Yeah, he attacks dude and attacks his face, and he proceeds to kill him
with a pogo stick.
Yeah, pogo stick. In one of the creative, I'll say a creative kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Just pogo stick jumps this dude.
Yeah, but his face was all messed up, and I'm like, did you jump on his face? Well, how did that even happen?
Clearly, he was raised on the DuckTales video game.
Probably, man. I didn't even shout out to you if you got that.
Yeah,
that's dated as
even
shit.
Shag was like, "No, remember they remade it." Like,
I know they remade
back.
it, but like I'm thinking of like when I grew up, and that was like when I had it. Like that game was hard as shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, that game was hard as shit, man.
Yeah.
But anywho, fucking kills him and then he heads out. He sees a car that fits his stature. He jumps in the car and he drives off.
He hauls ass in the car and he's going back to the damn house.
Yeah, the cop sees this, doesn't believe it, and then kind of sees it again. And he's like, all right, you know what? I'll go humor him. He pulls him over and says, because none of this could be street legal. He thinks the leprechaun's a kid with a mask on.
Yeah, he's like, ain't it past your bedtime, Junior?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you too young or whatever?
He's like, I'm 600 years old.
He's like, sure you are.
Yeah, and then like step out. He kicks the car. Leprechaun looks at him, grabs his face, and obviously, apparently, based on something that based on trivia here, based on thank you for listening, like thank you for watching Dead Meat. That was actually where the part was supposed to end.
Yeah, he was supposed to just grab his face.
But they wanted to make it more of a rated R horror movie, so they kind of made a chase scene into the forest.
Yeah, which makes so much sense because when we were watching it, we were like, "Where the fuck did this forest come from?"
Yeah, like this is like, wait, what? They just added it in, and he throws his fucking baton that I thought it was a shotgun.
Yeah, Shaggy's like, "Where the fuck did he get this shotgun?" I'm like, "That's a baton, bro."
Dude, that's a baton, bro. It's like, dog, that shit look like a shotgun. The way he was holding it,
yeah.
No, it's a baton. It's a baton. Throws it, tries to hit him, and then Leprechaun just breaks his neck.
Yeah, just hops on him and cracks
his neck. Just done.
Yep. Fast forward to the gang getting back home, right?
Yeah, they're getting back home. I think they hide the fucking gold in.
They hide it in the well.
They hide it in the well. Everything gets back in.
Wishing well.
And then the leprechaun.
Wishing well is we hide our gold.
Stop, please. Please
stop.
stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That song goes hard.
It does not.
It slaps.
It does not. I'll slap you.
Come on, bro.
With my one good
Darby?
hand.
Terrence Darby? No.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the movie.
There was a JoJo villain named after him.
I fucking realized that's why you fucking liked it, you goddamn nerd.
Anyway, but no. Back to the little green man in hand. What happens now? This is when before they get home, he gets to the house and he's just rummaging through shit.
Oh yeah, he's rummaging. He beats him at the house and he's rummaging through.
Yeah,
everything.
and then he like finds all their shoes and he shines them all up.
Oh yeah, did you say they had like a trivia for?
Oh yeah, because he goes through the cabinet and finds a box of bootleg Lucky Charms. Because it's not Lucky Charms, like Lucky something.
Lucky Clover.
Yeah. So apparently it was supposed to be Lucky Charms, and Lucky Charms people gave him permission. Like, yeah, you can go ahead and use our product.
Mm-hmm. General Mills,
and then they saw the movie and they're like, fuck this, we don't want our product in this fucking movie.
They
So they had to change it last second.
okay.
Because I think he was supposed to eat it and be like, oh, magically delicious. And then, but instead he's like this tastes like shit.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I mean, that shit's been in there for like 10 years.
That and to not fast forward it, when we get to the end, I'll tell you what they said.
Okay.
They changed another line just because of that.
Okay. So he gets their shoes. He just sees shoes around the house, and of course he sees them and he has to shine them.
Yeah, he has to. It's his thing.
It's a thing. It's like it's a nervous tick.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So he gets it. He's just like shining the shoes.
Yeah.
So he dips. They come back home.
Yeah.
They see everything, but they see they see everything on the ground, but they also see the shoes on the table perfectly shined, cleaned,
Yeah.
pristine. They're like, who the hell would do this? Ozzy's like, well, the Leprechaun said he would shine shoes.
They're like,
shine
shut up,
shoes.
Ozzy. Yeah.
He's like, Ozzy, we're not going with that. That's not what any of this
Yeah,
is.
but then Nathan's like, oh, it's probably a bear.
Probably a bear. It's like, bear's not going to shine
Like, so a bear is going to take out all the shoes and just shine them
Like,
motherfuckers up?
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So, doesn't the Leprechaun kind of appear now?
I'm trying to think. No, because this kind of gets muddy.
Yeah, most of this gets muddy. It doesn't really do anything.
No, they hear something outside. Like, they keep hearing a bell, and they think it's Ozzy.
Yeah.
Like, Ozzy, stop messing with the bell. And then they're like, they literally see
the bell sitting there not being messed with.
and then they're like, and they hear it, and then Nathan's like, well, I'm going to go check it out. Something outside. He grabs his shotgun. No, he doesn't have a shotgun at that moment.
Yeah,
He just has a flashlight.
He has a flashlight, and he walks out.
And he walks out, trips, and falls into a bear trap.
And then
the Leprechaun shows up, reveals himself, like, hey, you fell, blah, blah,
He's like,
blah, where's me gold?
where's my gold? And he proceeds to get smacked
Yeah,
around
Nathan starts beating the shit out of him
with a
the
fucking
light
flashlight. I was like, yo, this movie about to end early.
Yeah, and then everyone comes out and starts beating the shit out the
Yeah, they start tag teaming. They start tag teaming, beating his ass.
Fucking Jennifer
And they
Aniston
just-
beating him with a stick.
And then Alex is beating him with a
big-ass rock?
fucking rock. Like I was like, where the fuck you get that big? It's not even, and not like a rock, but he takes like a goddamn stone. And stuff.
Like, think of that shit Arnold picked up at the end of Predator and was about to smash Predator with.
Bro, he literally it looked like he picked up like a fucking anvil-shaped stone.
Yeah, just
and proceeded to beat that dude. I'm like, hold on, how is he strong enough to even pick that up
Right?
and still deliver these blows?
Exactly.
Shit had me.
And then they're like, Alex, get the shotgun. And Ozzy, call the cops.
Ozzy called the cops. Alex is you tell the kid to go get the gun, and you tell your not so bright friend to call the cops.
So he calls the cops and there's a leprechaun out here. He's trying to kill us. He wants his gold back. Y'all need to send everyone. Send the Marines, the Navy.
Yeah,
blah 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 blah.
Basically, some shit Ozzy was doing, and then they kind of like
cut
it was
to
like, yeah, okay,
police
got it.
department. You see a deputy, just like okay.
Yeah, it was like what was it last week? UFOs, and the other cop I'm thinking was like
the chief.
Yeah, the chief was sitting there going like,
Ozzy's a good kid,
yeah,
but
Ozzy's
just
boy.
not all
He's
there.
just not all there. That's all.
He's a leprechaun. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Leprechaun. That's actually that's not even how he sounds.
Yeah, he sounds.
He looks like how I'm talking.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. That's not
exactly.
how he sounds. So
Alex comes out with a shotgun and they light up.
Yeah, and they light
Leprechaun up.
Leppy boy up. They light him up. It's just bam, shotgun,
Yeah,
and
so
he goes a flying.
Yeah,
which is pretty much hilarious. I don't understand why it's so funny, but I think because it's like he's fucking flying in the air. I'm like, why is this amazing? But he gets blasted off. They free Nate off of the bear trap.
they bring him back inside.
They bring him back inside and kind of help him up.
And they're like, "What the hell does this leprechaun want?" Blah blah blah. And they're like, "Well, he wants his gold."
He wants his gold. He's like, what gold? We don't know what gold is. And they kind of like,
and Ozzy kind of rats him out. And they're like, we found some gold in that truck and we put it in the well.
We put it in the well, and
so Jennifer Aniston's like, "Fuck it, we're gonna go get the gold." Mm-hmm. She goes out, gets the gold.
And Leprechaun shows up, says something.
Like, it looks like me gold. It smells like me gold. Yeah.
It even tastes like me gold. Oh, yeah, by the way, she gave him his gold.
Yeah.
She's like, here. Just like, get this shit out of here.
Here, leave us alone, bye.
Bye. He gets his gold and he runs away.
And he does take off, yeah. He
does take off. And then he starts counting the gold. And he's up there like 99. He's like, wait a minute.
I'm
missing one piece.
He's like, they tricked me.
He runs back to the runs back to the barn, not the barn, but the
farm.
The farm, and they're just trying to get away. Leprechaun actually I think there's a whole fight scene in the house.
Yeah, because he's like keeps popping up through drawers.
Yeah, because he has his coins back now.
So he's magical.
So he's more magic. He has more magical powers.
He grabs Nathan in the dick.
Yeah, he sexually assaults. He
Yeah.
sexually assaults.
He
Nathan.
gropes him one good time.
They're opening he's hiding in the cabinets, and they're kind of like, you should have opened door number 2.
He's like, I am an old white executive, and you are Terry Crews. Give me this
Oh
junk.
my god.
Give me this junk, kid.
No, man. No. He grabs that man. It's like, it is full on. Like, he full on grab it. Like, ah!
You know, that was a stunt cock where he was like, hey, man, I really got to grab your junk.
I gotta
I'm sorry.
grab your junk, man. So
Yeah.
be prepared. But they're fighting him. They like magically trying to fight him in the kitchen. They can't find him. Like, they can't find him. He's bouncing around and stuff.
He's bouncing around, teleporting
and stuff. And they're kind of like just randomly like, are they shooting?
He's shooting at him.
Yeah, he's shooting at him.
Like, he is just emptying I would say the clip, but it's not a shotgun, but whatever. He's just blasting in every direction. I was like, you should have run out of shells a long time ago.
A while ago. I don't know the ammo on that bitch, but
Right.
it's infinite apparently.
Exactly.
And I've never seen him reload it.
No, never. He'd never, not once. Motherfucker got an Apex shotgun where he just
Exactly.
have shit loaded up
Just
for
like
you.
loaded up for you.
And then he does hit him. He shoots him.
Again, giving him the limp little body.
Yeah, he just falls over. It's funny looking.
He's like, ah! And I'm just like, when I saw his little body go limp in the air, I just started laughing uncontrollably because that was just too damn funny. Jose's just laughing with me. He's like, why is it so? It's one of those laughs that you kind of like. I'm laughing because I don't know why I'm laughing.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
funny, but I don't know what's funny. And I'm just like, bro, his little legs went flying in the air.
Yeah.
And look how they're laying on the ground. I can't control myself.
Yeah, that's right. And after that, we get what do we get after that? Because he gets up.
I know this. We don't get any more deaths after this.
No, he gets up like, hey, because he's like, oh yeah, he's definitely dead this time. He pops up like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Hey, like ooh.
And they're like, fuck. They try to escape. And this is when they try to escape in the truck.
yeah, they
that
try to
bitch
escape.
doesn't work?
Yeah, he tries to escape in the truck. They try to escape in the truck. It's not working.
Oh, like because earlier in the movie they try to turn on the car, but you got to fuck with the distributor cap.
Yeah, and then he goes outside and he looks.
And the Leprechaun's just
and
in the hood.
and
Hey, I stole that
damn
joke.
it.
I stole
Yeah,
that joke from Dead Meat.
You did.
But it was such a good joke. Hey,
Yeah, it was. Shout out to Dead Meat James.
yeah, but he was he's in the hood of the truck in the engine compartment.
This was earlier. Like, this is early in the movie. I think they were using Jennifer's car.
Was this not right now?
Was it?
No. Okay. No. Well, we missed that. That was earlier, and then he came out with that little mini bulldozer.
Yeah, when
and
he came
flipped
out,
them motherfuckers over.
Yeah, flip the truck over because that's what this part is.
Yeah.
That's what this part is because he runs into the barn,
Yeah.
builds a car,
Like a little mini bulldozer car.
like a
destruction derby looking
yeah,
motherfucker.
like a destruction derby like type of car, death race type. Of
There you
shit.
go. Thank you.
And fucking
Flips the fucking
flips
truck
the truck
over.
over like it's nothing.
But they somehow got out smooth
They got
as shit.
Yeah, they got out of. No one's hurt.
Yeah.
They got out of the fucking truck.
They run inside to the house.
They run back inside of the house like it's fucking.
And he's
home
chasing
base.
them like, where you going, buddies? Like, where you going, me friends?
Where's me gold? Where's me gold? And I'm just sitting here going
And
like.
they slam the door and they chop his hand off.
They chop his hand off, which means he can take an extreme amount of punishment.
Yeah. So
and
the hand crawls back up,
yeah, 'cause
opens the door handle.
yeah, and then opens the door handle, comes back in.
Yeah.
And like attaches, and then Leprechaun grabs his hand and kind of
Reattaches it.
Reattaches it and
I'll
walks
get
away.
you. And then they shows them like barricading the door.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you could have walked in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could have, dude. You opened the door. You could have walked in.
You could have easily just walked in.
You were. I love it when you're kind of annoyed because it's
Yeah.
like, what? Why are we not using logic here? I don't get to see you just as like fucking angry as I am.
Yeah.
So it's just like when
Because
you
every once in a while I'm like, okay, guys, come on,
like,
movie.
all right, hold on. I'm fun loving and everything, and I can understand it. But what the fuck was that? Like, what the hell? Like Krusty Clown noise.
the
Like,
hell was
that?
Yeah, but after a while, they're like, well, how do we get rid of this thing? And then he's like, I bet you old man O'Grady knows how. He used to tell me everything about leprechauns and fairies.
That was Ozzy telling.
Yeah,
him.
Ozzy saying
Yeah,
that.
Ozzy's telling him.
So they come up with a plan. They start throwing shoes everywhere.
Yep, throwing shoes outside.
And Leprechaun's like, oh shit. He has to start polishing each
He's
one.
got to start doing it. Like his OCD. It's like, man, I got to do these shoes.
Yeah.
Like I'll kill those people later, but I got to do these
I got
shoes.
it.
Do you not see these? Like, look at these heels. These are
Right.
these are atrocious. So he's
Right.
going to clean them. Jennifer Aniston runs out of the house and heads towards the. Gets in her Jeep.
Jeep.
and heads
And
towards
takes
the
off to the old nursing home.
yeah, Jose.
Hey, speaking of throwing shoes and like polishing stuff,
Uh-huh.
you know, a movie does that pretty cool later on. Remember Dracula 2000?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, remember the sequel?
no.
Well, there was a sequel,
Oh God,
and
when they're in space, right?
no, that's part 3. I think
Okay.
that's further on.
Dracula 3000.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one, he's they have him tied up,
Mm-hmm.
and this dude's like paranoid as fuck. He throws a net on him.
Mm.
He has a bag, a thing full of seeds. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, no, don't you know vampires? They have to untie every knot in a net before they parse you, and they gotta count every fucking seed. So if this motherfucker gets out, we at least got time to run. And sure enough, Dracula gets out and like, don't worry, guys, he still got to untie the knots. And he just like whips it, and all it's just like magically untied. You're like, shit. And then he kicks the seas over, like, don't worry. And then the Dracula just looks down like 10,762. And one falls out, and he's like, 63. And they're like, oh shit. I was like, that movie was shit, but that was the best part of that whole movie. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
that was pretty cool.
I remember the one in Dracula in Space.
Yeah, I don't remember that one at all.
I hate myself. Anyway,
Moving on, but yeah, Angela Bassett. That was 2 weeks ago, bro. Jennifer Aniston gets to the damn nursing home.
yeah, and to find
Grady.
find O'Grady and find out how can they kill the Leprechaun. Apparently, Leprechaun's already there.
Yeah, because I even said, I was like, Shag, why would they just leave Jennifer Aniston alone and assume the Leprechaun's not going to chase her? And you were like, oh no, man, because the gold is at the house, so he's gonna stick it to the house.
As soon as we said that, now granted, to help my cause, I'd never seen this.
Yes,
movie.
exactly.
So I'm using
I just couldn't
logic.
remember.
Like, why would I like the person who has my gold is right there? But I'm like, nah. I think about it, like, dude, he didn't know that the gold was in Ozzy.
That's true.
No one knew except for Alex was the only person that knew that where the gold was.
Well, no, Ozzy told him at that point, I think too.
No,
But the Leprechaun didn't know.
the Leprechaun, no one knew.
Yeah.
Like just like they didn't know because they were like, oh yeah, the One Piece. Never mind, they didn't know. My fault.
Yeah. But as soon as Shaq said, no, man, trust me, they're going to stay at the house because he's looking for the gold. As soon as he says that, you just see the Leprechaun holding on to the back of the Jeep with some roller skates.
Yep.
She takes a right, and he just goes straight.
He goes straight. He's like, oh no.
Yeah, and he crashes into a fence.
Crashes
leaves
into
the
a fence.
Looney Tunes outline.
Like comes out and he's like, oh okay, and then he kicks his little legs,
Yeah.
and skates on back. I think that was I don't know why I think that's so funny.
Jennifer Aniston solid snakes her way past the sleeping security guard.
Yep.
Finds old Bragrady's room, and she's like, "Hey, I need your help. The Leprechaun's escaped. Do you need to tell me how to kill him?" And he's all like, "Oh, I can tell you how to kill him, but I'm not going to." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause I want me gold." And it's the Leprechaun. He's already there.
They want to be gold. Yeah. It's just like and O'Grady, like, you're wondering like, where the hell's O'Grady at? You know, there's a chase scene.
He's in a wheelchair.
And he's chasing her.
And,
Leprechaun is chasing Jennifer Aniston in a wheelchair, which is still. Go ahead.
Trivia behind that: Jennifer Aniston had to run slow on purpose, just because Warwick Davis couldn't get his little arms. He couldn't work it at first, so he was like, "Oh shit, damn it!" So it was,
bruh.
I was like, "Oh,
bruh, that is."
I was like, "Fam, you can use movie magic to push him, and like, well, I guess you can on $1 million budget,
bro." I promise you.
He wants to laugh so hard.
I want to so bad, but I can't. Because
Yeah.
it's like, at the point, it's like, are you laughing at the Leprechaun or are you laughing at because he's a short person? Mm-hmm. That is where it comes out. And I'm like, most of it because it's Leprechaun, but most of the other part is because he's a fucking short person. And I'm just like, that is just, I'm thinking it's a puppet. It's like, no, it's not a puppet. That's literally him.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, oh, no.
But she hops into an elevator, and sure as shit, as soon as she hops in the elevator, you hear, "Oh no!" and he just like car wreck noises.
He's like, "Oh no!" Smacks.
I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Like this, he had so much. I want to say he had so much fun in these movies.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he did.
I can at least say that.
It's funny because this is another trivia. If he wanted to do this movie because he felt like he was in a rut after Willow. He felt burnt out. And he's like, "Oh no, this is something different. It's against type. I'm like a villain. No, I'm a scary thing." And then he made the movie, and he felt bad. He's like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have made that. That shit." But then he was embraced by the horror community, and he showed how much love people had for this character. That's why he did so many.
Man.
Yeah.
Like I said, all of these Leprechaun movies have that one distinct. Like he's in it.
Yeah.
And he's just fun.
Yes, exactly.
It's like it's almost like Freddy Krueger, but in the sense of like if you have the same character play the same, see, if you have the same person play the same character, and it's a movie they love, it's a role they love,
Yeah.
it's just like something they're gonna hold dear, and he really fucking enjoyed it, which made me enjoy it. Because
Exactly.
even the movie being trash.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just finish the movie and we'll come back to that.
Right. But yeah, after she's in the elevator, all of a sudden O'Grady comes from like the fucking
top of the elevator, which makes no sense.
I'm like, so did Leprechaun throw his ass down the shaft or something?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, how would you even like? O'Grady's not gonna fucking.
Yeah,
O'Grady's not looking forward to that. Like, he's not knowing you were coming.
Right.
Well, he knew. No, I'll take that back. He knows. He's like, I knew he was coming for me.
Yeah, because Jennifer Aniston's like, well, Mr. O'Grady. He's like, oh, I always knew he'd come back for me.
But this motherfucker's hanging.
Yeah.
That's like the one oddball thing that they have.
Right,
This movie's got a bunch of crazy shit, but that one thing you have him fucking hanging upside down.
Yeah.
In the fucking elevator.
Exactly. But yeah, he goes, she's like, hey, how do I kill this thing? And he's like, you need a 4-leaf clover.
For my clover patch.
Yeah, just put it on his body, and then you'll be able to kill him. And she's like, all right, say less. And basically, next scene, she's already back at the farm.
Yep.
And she's looking for a 4-leaf clover in the field.
Yep.
And then Leprechaun pops out like, oh, little girls shouldn't be looking for 4-leaf clovers. And she chases and she sees a police car.
Yeah, that fucking cutscene where she's fucking running. Where she's like grabbing, it's like, she's running. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even, like, what? But no.
Oh, no, but we get a shot of her taking off in the Jeep and him hauling ass behind her in the wheelchair again.
Yep.
I was like, God damn it.
Oh, my God.
He should have kept the little car, but whatever. Moving on, but back to the scene. She hops in the police car thinking the police is there finally. And she's like, oh, my God, help. But it's the cop from earlier who was dead.
Yeah, still dead.
Yeah, and then Leprechaun pulls the door off the door handle.
Because he's strong.
And we were like, why didn't you pull the door from the house? But whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Selective strength.
Yeah, exactly. But then he gets shot in the face yet again.
This movie gets shot, like, and just takes it like, blah, blah, and just fucking goes flying. And it's like they have him on a string.
And every time, like, ready, pop.
Ready, bam. And they pull his ass. And it's just the funniest damn thing. It's like, are you doing your own stunts or it doesn't look like a dog?
The work there is a stuntman, technically, ain't he? A little stuntman? No, I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know enough.
I don't know either.
I think he was in Star Wars. I think he was an Ewok.
Okay.
Only because either that or Jawa, but he was definitely. I think he was an Ewok and everything. Because I think remember one of these cartoon shows. I think it was Mission Hill.
Yeah.
And they had motherfucker dancing in the shit because he was the only one left alive out of all the Ewoks.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. I got to look that up. But anyway.
And Jennifer Aniston tells everyone, "Hey, we got to find a 4-leaf clover."
Yeah, digging for that and. She's got Ozzy and that bitch with him, and she's like, "We're never gonna find it. We're never gonna find it." I was like, "Do you gotta believe?
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Believe in yourself." She's like, "All right, fine, whatever. I believe." She literally pulls a patch of fucking grass out. She's like, "Whatever." Well, a patch of Glovers. She's like, "I believe. And sure enough, there's a fucking 4-leaf clover.
Yep.
Bitch
Popped
shines
up.
a light. Like, yep. And she's like, "Okay."
Like the lighting in this movie was so weird because it was like, yo, it's either super green.
Yeah.
It's basic or it's got that white random one light just saying like, yo, this is how you know it's magic.
And while this is happening, Alex is in a barn setting up a bear trap.
Yeah, Alex is trying to catch the leprechaun.
Yeah.
And then the leprechaun is just sitting there watching him do it.
Yeah.
And he starts fucking with him. And then you get the one thing I'm gonna steal from Dead Meat James. We get the closest thing to a Chucky
a Chucky
Leprechaun fight.
Yeah, because he looks just like Child.
Yeah, he looks like
a life-size Chucky doll.
Yes, he does. Like a good guy doll.
Yeah, if he could do some voodoo and turn into a real boy, it'd be this fucking kid.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, but he comes out. This is when Ozzy runs and like tells Leprechaun, like, "Hey man, look, you need that last coin. It's in me.
It's in me. It's in my guts." He's like, "Then I'll have your stomach."
Yeah,
I really like that. I don't know why. Then it's your stomach I'll be having.
Yeah. And he runs after him. He passes by Nathan. He's like, "Oh, how's your leg?"
And he fucking kicks him.
Oh
my God.
The bear trap injured leg, yeah.
Bro, it like just clears the. I'm like, yo, that is some proper villainy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, "Oh, how's your leg?" And just kicks that motherfucker. He's like, "Ah, shit." And he fucking falls to the ground as he's running, as he's fucking laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is great. That was great. It was kind of one of those things I hope they didn't plan,
Right.
but I they did,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like one of those things
That would have been amazing if that was improv.
He was improv. God damn it! He just kind of fall. I'm like, bro, this shit is hilarious, bro.
So he catches Ozzy. He starts clawing the fuck out of him.
Yep.
And then they put the 4-leaf clover in a gum, right? And he wraps it up in a bubble gum.
Alex gets the 4-leaf clover. I'm going to say probably a bubblegum wrapper, but I can also say a rock. He puts it on something hard, wraps it around the floor. He's like, hey, Leprechaun.
He's like, hey, Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's like, no, he goes, hey, fuck you, Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah, fuck you, Lucky Charms.
Which was the line they changed. Because originally he was supposed to say, hey, your lucks ran out and do that and hit him. But since Lucky Charms did that thing where like, you can't use a cereal no more, they're like, hey, Lucky Charms, fuck you.
Exactly.
So
like,
they changed it to that line.
Fuck you, Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
And he kind of just shot him he shot him in the throat. He swallows the damn thing. Like, this motherfucker has the accuracy of Hawkeye.
Yeah, for real. Like Dennis the Boy. Dennis the Menace. They called him that.
He definitely has Dennis the Menace. Like, where the fuck did you even get the damn slingshot? None of this even. Like, if you had the slingshot, if the slingshot was shown on your person, this entire time, I'd be fine. Okay.
Well, they showed it in the beginning, and he hit Ozzy in the brain.
Okay. You know what?
He hit him right between the eyes. He's
okay,
like,
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't see it.
Okay,
I didn't see it. That's why I was kind of like,
that's how we were introduced to those characters.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did the slingshot come from?
Yeah.
Annie Oakley? What the fuck is this? But no, he fucking, and obviously, Leprechaun gets hit. He starts fucking melting in one of the coolest.
This is the best effect of the movie.
Coolest effects.
Yeah.
Now, granted, first off, straight up, the design effect for the actual Leprechaun, fucking dope.
Yeah.
The face was always weird to me.
Yeah. Like him without a hat looks kind of weird too.
Yeah, him without a hat is weird, but the whole thing about it is like, this actually looks like if we think leprechauns were scary.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up thinking leprechauns weren't like terrifying. They were fucking Lucky Charms leprechaun, or even a Keebler elf. Yeah. Something like that. But no, this motherfucker was creepy, but unless you heard him talk, then no. Like, if I saw this motherfucker just standing right there, I'd be like, he says, oh, what's the matter, me boy? And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have your gold, though. Please don't kill me.
Yeah, we don't have gold, bro. We're...
Like, this is a silver house.
This is 2021, man. Platinum.
Yeah,
it's all about platinum,
bro. Like, we sell gold.
Exactly.
We don't have that shit. But anyway, he falls down the well, but obviously in Chucky-like fashion, he gets out and says, I'll be coming back.
Half...
It's like, I want me gold. And he says he's melting, and they fucking...
boy just hits him with a shotgun butt.
Nate just comes up and just hits that motherfucker with a shotgun butt, and he falls.
And then lights up, throws gasoline down the well.
Falls down the well. He falls down the well, pours gas down the well, lights the sumbitch on fire. And
it blows up.
Blows up. Green explosion.
Yeah.
The end.
The end. Pretty much, you just see him the next day, the cops come. You see the well, and then you hear him talk. He's like, oh, I cursed this well. And one day I will return to give me gold. And
they cursed us with 8 movies.
Yeah,
7 movies. That was the curse. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Leprechaun.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's fine. It's really fine.
It's all right, man. Yeah. It's one of those movies you can throw on and laugh at and kind of keep it moving. Yeah. Like,
it's like literally, if you're one of those horror fans.
You said it.
Oh, you said it. You've infected me.
Yes.
But if you're one of those horror fans that's like, oh, it's this holiday, what horror movie can I watch? Obviously, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Watch this movie.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun is cool.
I mean, we could have done Boondocks. Oh, we fucking could have done Boondock Saints.
There was a firefight. Sorry, I just had to.
Oh, God, we could have done Boondock Saints.
Yeah, we could have.
Fuck.
Well, now we're too late. Now we have to do we're never doing Boondock Saints.
I will fight you.
We can't. Every St. Patrick's Day is dedicated to Leprechaun now.
No, the fuck is not. I will fucking watch All Saints Day in this bitch. But no, anyway.
That's hilarious. Does All Saints Day make the cut?
Ooh, no.
It doesn't?
I don't even want to. Does it make the cut?
Have you seen part 2? Have you ever seen? Okay, yeah.
It's forgettable as shit.
Yes, it is.
But no, I've seen part 2. Random from Blockbuster.
Random tangent. Is Boondock Saints the worst Tarantino ripoff? Because, there was a stretch where everyone was trying to just rip Tarantino. Tarantino and Guy Ritchie.
So, no.
No, it's not the worst. Not the best one.
Not, you said worse.
No, I meant best. My bad. I meant best.
So the first one, because I had to look at the list.
Right.
I would have to look at the list because it is up there.
Yeah.
Because it's a cult classic, but it's like, does it still hold up? I would have to watch it again to see if it still holds up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it still does.
I think so. I haven't seen it in a good minute, but yeah.
I think it still does.
I think
but
so.
It's kind of like,
Yeah, part 2 on the other hand,
no, hell no.
Yeah.
Like, but I would have to see the list of like popular Tarantino ripoffs.
Right.
So, and that's all those. And what we mean by Tarantino ripoffs are pretty much movies that have a lot of fucking dialogue.
Yeah. I have that Tarantino. It's hard to explain, but if you're a fan of Tarantino and you know his shit, you know what we're talking about.
It's definitely dialogue heavy. Like,
because there's already Tarantino and Guy Ritchie. I think those were the two.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie was more so like, I'm gonna give you dialogue. I can also do action scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
Tarantino was like, I'm gonna focus on dialogue, and if you get an action scene, it's gonna be bloody as fuck.
Yes.
Over the top.
Yes.
So it wasn't, but you didn't get that in fucking Boondock Saints. It wasn't over the top as much.
No, not too. Well, towards the end, but it wasn't over the top. You're right.
No.
It was just actiony.
It was just actiony. It's
You're
just
right,
like
you're
this
right,
was
yeah.
more like, but if Boondock Saints was definitely more dialogue.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Because you had like most of the church scenes and
Yeah.
everything. But anyway, we're not talking about Boondock Saints.
Exactly.
That's next Sex Masters Day.
Yep. We'll see about that, good sir.
But yeah, Leprechaun, man. That was Leprechaun.
Yeah,
and
enjoy it.
It's definitely
fun.
enjoyable. It's not Double Dragon.
Well,
God
fuck
damn.
no. Oh, God.
I actually, as me being a first time watcher of the original Leprechaun, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'd turn it on if it was on.
I'd leave it on.
I'd leave it on because if I got nothing better else to do,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm okay.
Warwick Davis makes the movie.
Yes, he does.
Absolutely.
He's an annoying little shit, and
Yeah.
it's hilarious. And I like seeing his body fly around. So if that makes me some sort of monster, it's okay. I deserve it.
Yeah.
But Jose, what was your cinema villain moment?
Ooh, cinema villain moment. That's a good one. For Leprechaun, it might be the pogo stick kill.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna give it that.
Yeah,
Even though honorable fucking mention to the end when he kicks old dude's fucking leg. Talk about,
Yeah,
how's your
that's
leg?
mine.
Okay,
That's mine.
but I'll give it the pogo because if we're talking about kills, that was probably the most memorable kill of this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
So
because there's only like 4 kills.
Exactly.
In this.
So I'll give him that. He has a lot. This is the thing with this movie, with the type of villain he is. He has a lot of moments.
Yes.
So, but yeah,
A lot of goofy fucking moments.
Yes.
But no, him kicking. You reminded me of that part, and
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're not claiming it, I'm gonna fucking claim it.
Go
Because that
for it, yeah.
was like, so how's your leg? He just kicked that motherfucker. He's like, son of a bitch. That was like, that's some heel shit
Yeah.
right there. I fucking love it. All right, we are down to the grading portion of the show. Obviously, you know how we do things. Will not get into the amply named Villain Dome.
Well,
But we base these off of 3 things. We base it off of, characters got drip.
the drip.
Does he have motive? What's the motive? And what's the threat level? So, we're going to start off with drip. Jose, how do you feel about his drip?
I'm gonna give him a 3.5.
Give him a 3.5. I gave him a 3 because of them hot pants, man.
Like if it wasn't for them hot pink pants, I'd be like, look, he's going for a leprechaun aesthetic, and he nailed it. But those fucking pants.
So, I'm the opposite.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a 3 because of the hot pants.
Yeah.
Because it's just a leprechaun. It's like, okay, dude, you're not going to have any drip. It's a fucking leprechaun, bro. So I'm like,
He has cool
was at a 2.
shoes.
It'd have been in a 2.
Yeah.
To me, it's just typical leprechaun shit. Nothing
Okay.
drippy about that, man. But the hot pants fucking both. I was just enamored about like, yo,
I'm just thinking of that little Flip album. The
like,
leprechaun.
why the fuck is his pants pink?
Yeah.
Everything else is green. There's nothing St. Patty's Day about that fucking
That's hilarious.
about those pants. But I could not say anything negative
Yeah.
about them.
Right.
That's it. So I gave him a 3.
Yeah.
You gave him a 3.5.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you gotta think of, like I said, little Flip on the cover of the
Okay.
leprechaun.
Okay. Oh, that's you being Texas.
Yeah, that's what
you
I was
being Texas as fuck. I respect it.
So yeah, what's next?
Next is motive.
He just wanted his gold.
He just wanted his gold, man. I gave that a 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2.5 because
Yeah,
he's a dick about like we were talking about the coin collector.
yeah.
They gave him the coin, like, hey, check this coin out.
He
He
didn't
didn't steal shit.
No, he didn't steal anything.
And you just ran up on him and fucked his world up.
Yeah, he just like fucked his word. He was like, you stole me gold. He's like,
He's like, no, the
motherfucker,
fuck
I
I
just
didn't."
met you.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't steal shit. and he fucked him up. And I'm just like, well,
Yeah, his motive's weird. It's like, oh, me gold. So yeah, it's 2.5.
I gave him a 3 because
Yeah, I'll give him a.
it's a base motive. Like, I'm going with the lore. You catch a leprechaun, you get his gold. But this motherfucker wasn't about those games.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like,
why I'm
he's
just
like,
gonna
no.
give him a 2.5.
I was like, no, you catch me, you just caught me.
Yeah.
You're not getting my fucking gold.
Right, exactly.
As soon as you let me go, I'm getting my motherfucking gold back.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think this is.
Right,
So I just gave him a standard 3.
right.
Like, I couldn't give him enough for a 2 because I know the little fucking lore and everything. And it's like, he fucking tries to get his gold.
Yeah.
Hey, shit.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'll give him a 2.5. It's down the middle for me.
Threat level.
Ooh, this is a good one.
You want me to go first?
You go first.
I gave him another 3.
Did you?
Because you can kick him. Like, it's like he's small.
Here's my thing. I was like, he's threatening as shit because he's magic.
Yes.
So nothing you do hurts him, but at the same time, you could pick him up and throw him out of the
He's
fucking window.
legitimately 3 foot, what? What he said, 3'6"?
Yes. So it's a weird curvature where he's this evil, demonic magic being that's like impervious to pain. But at the same time, like I said, you can just kick the fuck out of him down some stairs.
They shot this motherfucker like 16 times.
Yeah, it's weird. It's imbalanced. His threatening.
That's why I gave him a 3 because I didn't know
I
where
would
to
say
go
a
with
3,
it either.
yeah.
Because you know how I feel about magical motherfuckers. Like you
Yeah.
got magic, you're fucking threatening.
Yeah.
But he's not intimidating.
No.
Like, I can run. Like, he starts off weak anyway. Unless he has all his gold,
Yeah.
then he's gonna be like super threatening. But if he doesn't have all his gold, he's just gonna be running around. And I'm like, bro,
But even then,
you gotta chase me.
Even then, they shot him when he had all his gold. So,
Yeah, they
so
just
yeah,
shot him and he was down for like
a good minute.
a good minute. They could get away and just kind of think of a plan or some shit. So
Yeah.
I gave him a threat
Yeah,
level.
three's fine.
Yeah, I gave him a 3 because he's not no higher than that, but he's not lower than that either.
Yeah.
Because like
He's
I said,
above average, but at the same time, his
want
power
you to-
grading is weird.
exactly.
Yeah. His
I
power
want you to
scaling.
keep, I want you to keep me honest because eventually we're going to be doing Child's Play. I will feel the same way how I do now about Chucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I can
kick the
I can
motherfucker, yeah.
kick this motherfucker outside my house.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Right.
Like, bro, don't 2 points.
Right.
3 points.
Right.
Fuck it. That's it. Like, just keep me honest.
All right.
But I guess that was outside of that. It's 3.5. We just gave. It's actually probably just a 3
Yeah.
across the board.
yeah,
And I bet
Pretty much.
Is he getting in?
he gets into the villain dome.
Okay. He's not
because
getting
he's
bit.
no. I don't think we can give.
I don't.
As much as I love Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun, does he
Yeah.
get into the VIP table? Because he's an iconic villain,
But he's not iconic to me.
but like we said earlier, we would rank him C-list
Yeah.
as
like
far as
he's-
the horror villains.
Yeah, he's not iconic to me, man. Like yeah, I know what the Leprechaun is, but it's like I'm not gonna put these movies on.
So as of right now, he's in the villain
He's
dome,
in. He's
but
in.
not. He doesn't get to the VIP.
He's not VIP.
He doesn't get to the round table.
He's not popping bottles with the Trinity.
And if you think he should, please write us on Instagram or Twitter. Let us know.
Let us know how wrong we are.
Yeah, and we will gladly discuss it.
We'll gladly take time out of the next episode and we'll gladly discuss
Yeah,
it.
but as of right now, he's in the villain dome, not a VIP.
Yeah,
villain.
he's not getting a VIP, bro.
Yeah.
He's not getting the treatment. He's not getting bottle service.
Yeah, he's not chilling with Lopan and
Nah,
fucking
he's not.
Michael.
He's not in there. Like that's like, I want to do better, but I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Every once in a while, Freddie will come out and
Yeah.
he's like, Freddie Milad, you gonna let me into the VIP?
Like, oh, yeah, it's
He's
like,
like,
ah.
oh, bitch.
Like, I can't.
I can't let you. This is the rules. Sorry.
Rules, brother. Why'd I make him Hogan there?
Oh no, you made him a real villain. It's like, well, let me tell you something.
Oh no. But yeah, guys, that's
That was Leprechaun.
Leprechaun, guys. That's all we got. Jose, you got anything to say to lovely people?
No, just thank you for listening. As always, if you are an iTunes listener, please leave us that 5-star review and rating so more people can find us and spread the good gospel of villainy.
Speaking of good gospel, I will say this. We are doing an episode covering Godzilla versus Kong.
Screonk.
Ape noises.
Yeah, there you go.
We will be covering not just both Not just one, but we will be covering both.
Yes.
The
original
19s
63, 61?
I thought it was 63. I actually thought it was 68, but it might be 63.
No, I think it might be 63. You're right.
King Kong versus Godzilla, and then we're gonna at the end of the month.
Technically, beginning next month is
beginning of next month we will have our review of Godzilla versus Kong, which is the first because if you notice we keep a trend. We don't do anything over we don't do anything over the aughts of 2000.
2010 is our cutoff, right? 2010 or 2009?
Technically 2009.
Okay, yeah.
2009 is our cutoff.
Right, we don't do 2010 and up.
Anything 2010 and up we don't do unless it's a special occasion.
Yeah.
But this is a special occasion
Very
because
special,
we will let that know, and we might have something special for you guys down the road. Just
That's right.
keep staying tuned and look on the outside for that. Check our Instagram and our Twitter page at cinema_villains. Go check us out on. Go check out our store. We will be having more merch. Guaranteed, we'll be having more merch outside of that. For those who bought our current Cinema Villain shirt, thank you so much. We will be adding more to that soon here later. But until then, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for listening to our rambling. And we shall see y'all next week. Until then, later.
Peace.